Yes, people. Hope everyone's good. Just come out of the gym. Sorry if this is a bit shaky. I need to get a holder. You know, I've lost my holder for my phone for the car, which is why I'm not filming while I'm driving, while I'm pulled up. So sorry if it's a bit shaky. All right, Michael. So I'll just explain again for people who missed my live earlier. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be vlogging all my training. So I'm going to do a live, on the way to the training, where I'm just going to talk about what I'm going to be doing. Then I'll probably do a live on the way home, like what I'm doing now, just to sort of debrief it for myself, really, more than anything, and what I've done, how it went, and just a quick little chat about whatever's on my mind that particular day. So yeah, just trained chest and biceps. I've been off the gym for a week, not because there was anything wrong or any injuries or illness or anything like that, just purely because I like to have like not a deload, but I'd been training super hard for like 12 weeks straight without a break. And at my age, I mean, I'm 46 now. You do need to take breaks. So I could feel a few niggles coming on, shoulder joints. Yes, Tony, how you, Stacey? Mod me up. I don't know how to do that. Let me try and do it. Add as moderator. Oh, that's easy, isn't it? There we go. There you go, sorted. Because I think I got rid of all the mods at one point. I can't remember. I'm not really asked anyway. I don't care what people say, and I don't care what anybody says in the chat. But anyway, sorry, I'm just eating my protein cookie. I was supposed to have protein powder come today, a new one. I've got this amazing protein that I've been using. There's two different ones, one from Bulk Powders and one from My Protein, and they're clear protein, so it tastes more like a, more like a squash, more like just a fruity drink rather than a milk-based drink, and it's dead refreshing. So I have it actually as a intra-workout and a post-workout shake, but it's not arrived. I've run out and it's not arrived. It's supposed to come this morning. It's not come yet, so I'm just doing it with protein cookies. Wait a minute. So yeah, just done chest. Footage will be uploaded later. So I did like 8 sets on chest. Started off with flat hammer press, then an incline hammer press, and then did a cable fly, and then like another seated press. Well, it's like I quite like, because you get a good squeeze and a good contraction on it. It was a decent workout, but I always find it hard when I've not trained for like a short period, like a week. I either go back and I'm like super strong, or I feel really weak. And I didn't feel really weak today, but I didn't beat, I like to go back after a break and beat all of my lifts, which I didn't do that today. But sometimes that happens because, especially like 7 days off, them last few days, I wasn't eating my full calories that I would be eating if I was bulking as usual. So obviously some of that intramuscular, like weight and water weight and salt and everything else does go down a bit. So there's nothing to worry about. Weight training and training of any sort, it's all about consistency over a long period of time. It's not about short little, it's not about what happens on one workout. It's about consistent progress over months, over weeks and months and years. You'll see very little difference in anybody in less than 3 months, even if they train really hard. So yeah, then I only did 4 sets on biceps, because my first set, I did seated easy bar curls. My first set did well. My first set I beat on. Then my second set I was really weak. So I think it's just because what happens is when you rest from the gym, not all you, because when you've been training consistently certain exercises, all the muscles are used to firing all the fibers for every exercise. So when you take a bit of a break, it takes, like, I think, a couple of sessions to get all them fibers properly, fully firing like they should be again. I always find, like, if I've had a long break from the gym, the first, like, few times I train, the strength goes up so dramatically over the first few training days, because your muscles are relearning to recruit them fibers again, all them fibers again that they've been using. Your muscle will use the least amount of fibers that it needs to do a certain exercise, but what you're trying to do with weight training and bodybuilding is recruit all of them fibers. Muscle memory, yeah, exactly, muscle memory, that's what it is, Brian. But it was a good session anyway. So tomorrow is going to be back. So what I'll do tomorrow is probably do 5 or 6 exercises on back, all heavy sets. I say heavy sets. When I say heavy, it means it's as heavy as I can do for that many weights. It might not. There might be other people that can do 10 times as much for the same amount. There might be people who can do 10 times less for that amount. With bodybuilding, how much weight you're lifting is completely irrelevant. It's the squeeze you get in the muscle, it's the intensity, and it's the progressive overload. That's what matters. It's irrelevant the amount of, or the how much weight you're lifting. It doesn't matter. It doesn't correlate in any way to how big you are. Well, it does, because the more you lift, eventually over time does correlate to how big you are. But one person might be bench pressing 200 kilos for reps and look smaller than someone who can only bench press 100 kilos for 5. It's all about the training. It's completely all about the training. Are your moves on your knee? Not quite. But I have got moves, because I was saying on my live earlier, when you, for me to bulk, I have to eat a lot of food. I have to really force the food for me to get past certain, like sticking points. A big one for me was 200 pounds. This is years ago now. When I first got to 200 pounds, I couldn't get bigger than that. I just stuck there. I stuck there for ages and ages and ages and ages. And it was because I couldn't get the food. I couldn't eat any more food. Now, I don't eat a particularly bodybuilder's diet. I do in terms of protein, but I eat a lot of what people would consider bad foods, like, once a week I'll have burger, I might have pizza, I generally eat, my diet is 5 to 6 meals a day, and each one of them meals has between 30 to 50 up to 60 grams of protein, and that is as far as I go with tracking macros. I track my protein, and then I eat with it whatever I feel like eating with it, especially when I'm bulking. And then when I start cutting, I keep the protein exactly the same, and I just cut down the fats and carbs. All I do for the first month is just clean up the diet, take all the crap out, sweets, cheat meals, might have one a week, And that's it. I had a bit of cardio, but I've enjoyed today. It's been good. Now I know I've got all the, all the setup and everything. I can record my workouts every day, no issue. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good doing these vlogs. Like I say, the goal for the immediate future is, my next goal is to get up to 16.5 stone. I'm 15.5 at the minute. So another stone, give it a month to 2 months, that'll take me, and then we'll be looking to get shredded then. So yeah, I'm going to get off, folks, because I've got a few things to do this afternoon. But thanks for coming. I'll edit all this down, stick the footage together, and hopefully the first vlog will be out tomorrow. Take it easy, people. Take care.